Hi students, in this video I am going to tell you with the help of very simple formulas about different types of lines. First case I have taken here, how will we find whether given two lines are parallel or not? How will we find whether the given two lines are parallel or not? In this question we have 2x plus 3y is equal to 5 and 15y is equal to minus 10x plus 4. These are the equations of the two lines and we have to find whether these lines are parallel or not. Whether, for example, first line is represented by this and another is this, and we have to find whether these two lines are parallel or not. When we have to find whether the lines are parallel or not, we find the slopes. Okay, if their slopes are equal to each other, then these two lines are parallel. Now we just observe the case. We have 2x plus 3y is equals to 5, and other we have the case 15y is equal to minus 10x plus 4. Okay, we transform these equations in the form of slope intercept form. Y is equal to mx plus c, and from here the value of coefficient of x is termed as slope, and in case of y we take the coefficient as 1. One thing we must be careful, for the y we have coefficient 1 and the coefficient which is beside the x is the value of the slope for that equation. Now we transform these two equations in the slope intercept form. If you want to study some more concepts, how will you find the different forms of equations of line, I will give the link in the description box and from there you can reach to that videos. Now we just transform this line of equation in the slope intercept form. We have 3y is equal to, we take this over here, 5 minus 2x, because it is plus over here, when it goes over here it becomes minus 2x. Now we have y, we divide 3 by overall, so we have 5 by 3 minus 2 by 3x. Now we can write it as minus 2 by 3x plus 5 by 3. Now the coefficient of x is what? Minus 2 by 3. So here our slope is minus 2 by 3. I will name it as m1. Okay. Now for the second case we have the equation in this form. So we just make the coefficient of y as a 1 and divide the 15 with the whole of the equation. So we have 10 over 15x plus 4 over 15. Okay, now here the value of m2 is minus 10 over 15. When we solve it, we get minus 2 by 3. Now it is clear to us the slope m1 and m2 both have the same values, minus 2 by 3 and minus 2 by 3. So these two lines are parallel. When the slopes are equal, then the lines are parallel. Okay, now we observe for the case where when the two lines are perpendicular to each other. Now observe the question which we have over here. 2x plus 3y is equal to 5 and 10y is equal to 15x plus 4. And we have to check for these equations whether these lines are perpendicular to each other. What is the perpendicular line? That is, one line is in this way and other line is in this way, and they have make an angle of 90 degree. Then these two lines are perpendicular to each other. And two lines are perpendicular to each other if their slopes, multiplication of their slopes is equals to minus 1. Okay. In this way we can easily check over here using the same method. We have the equation 2x plus 3y is equals to 5, and here we have equation 10y is equal to 15x plus 4. Okay. We make the equations in the form of y is equal to mx plus c. Okay. Now we change it as 3y is equal to minus 2x plus 5 and y is equal to minus 2 by 3x plus 5 by 3. From here the slope of the line is minus 2 by 3. Now observe for this line we have y is equals to 15 over 10x plus 4 over 10. So the slope is 15 over 10. Now when we solve it, we have 3 by 2. Clear? Now we have to find the product of the two slopes. That is m1 into m2. So we have minus 2 by 3 into 3 by 2. And when we observe that, it is cut down and we get the answer minus 1. So when we multiply the two slopes m1 and m2 and we got minus 1, then the two lines are perpendicular to each other. After discussing the whole video, I will also tell if one line is given, then how will you find a line perpendicular to that line or a line parallel to that line. I will also explain in the last of the video. So be careful, I am going to tell one more concept. Now we have to find the point where two lines intersect each other and the equations of the lines in this way. If we have the question, we have to find the point where the two lines intersect with each other. It is very easy, but some students have confusion in this type of question. When we have to find a point where the two lines intersect with each other, we simply find we have to solve the equations as we do in the previous classes. So if we have the question 6x plus 4y is equal to 5, you can do it either by Cramer rule or by substitution method or by any one. Okay. Now I am going to solve this. I will multiply it by 3 and multiply it by 4. So we have 18x plus 24y, 3 4s are 12y is equal to 3 5s are 15, 4 2s are 8x, 4 3s are 12y, 4 7s are 28. Okay, let's get down. It has 26x. Here we have minus 13. Okay, so x is equal to minus 13 by 26, that is minus 1 by 2. So this is the value of x, and we can easily find the value of y by putting its value in one of the equation. So I am putting it here, 6x plus 4y is equal to 5. Okay, and we have to find the value of 1. So 6 into minus 1 by 2 plus 4y is equal to 5. 2 3s are 6. Minus 3 plus 4y is equal to 5. So 4y is equal to 5 plus 3, that is 4y is equal to 8. So value of y is equal to 8 by 4, that is 2. So the point at which it intersects is minus 1 by 2, comma 2. So when we have to find the point where the lines are intersect, we simply solve the two equations of line and we get the intersection point. Now I am going to explain you how will you find if the two lines intersect with each other, what angle they made with each other. Okay. Now I am going to explain you how will you find the angle between the two lines. For example, there are two lines and they are cutting each other at a point, and we have to find the angle between these two lines. For example, these are the two lines and we have to find the angle between them. Firstly, we turn it over these equations as I told you earlier in the slope intercept form, y is equal to mx plus c. Okay. Now we have the two lines, 3x plus y is equals to 7, and another one we have 2x minus y is equals to 0. Okay. When we transform it, we have minus 3x plus 7, and here we have minus y is equals to minus 2x. That is, we have y is equals to 2x. Okay. And in place of c we have 0. Now for this line of equation, we have m1 is equal to minus 3 and here m2 is equals to we have 2. Okay. Now how will we find the angle between the two lines? The formula for angle between the two lines which intersect with each other is the formula tan theta is equals to m1 minus m2 over 1 plus m1 m2. Clear? We just simply apply these values in this equation and solve it. So we had m1 minus 3 minus 2, and here we have 1 plus minus 3 into 2. Okay, so we have minus 5 over 1 minus 6, that is minus 5 over minus 5. So we have tan theta is equals to 1, and the value of tan theta is 1 is at 45 degree. So value of theta is 45 degree. One thing more I want to clear with you, some values which you should learn for these types of questions. If we have the value 1 by root 3, then tan theta is equals to 30 degree. If we have root 3, we have tan theta is equals to 60 degree. If we have 1, then tan theta is equal to 45 degree. Okay. Similarly, if we have 0, then its value is theta is equal to 0. And if we have infinity, then tan theta is equal to 90 degree. Okay. From here also, we also conclude some points also. If m1 is equal to m2, that is, if the slopes are equal, then angle between them is 0 degree. That is, if the lines are parallel to each other, the angle between them is 0 degree. I am going to write here. If two lines are parallel to each other, then angle between them is 0 degree. And if two lines are perpendicular to each other, then angle between them is 90 degree. So when this is 0, then m1 is equal to m2. And when it is 90 degree, then m1 into m2 is equal to minus 1. Okay. So in this way we can find the angle between the two lines, and we take always the mod value of this. Okay. Now I am going to explain you how will you find the distance between the two parallel lines. Now if the question is given that you have to find distance between two lines. If the question is given that if there are two parallel lines and we have to find the distance between them. Okay. For example, this line is ax plus by plus c is equal to 0, and this is px plus qy plus r is equal to 0. For example, there are two lines and we have to find the distance between them. Formula for that is what? C1 minus C2 mod under root a square plus b square. And lines must be parallel to each other. So here we must have a x1 y1 and it is x2, that is y2, in this way. I will trying to explain you with the help of one example. Okay. For example, this is C1 and for example this is C2. Now I am going to explain you with the help of this question. Now here we just resolve it in a proper way. This is our first equation and this is our second equation. Before finding the distance between these two lines, we make these coefficient values must same. Okay, these coefficient values must same. So here we see that value of a is 1 and here the value of coefficient of x is 2. Okay, and here we have value of coefficient of y is 3 and here we have 6. So divide it thoroughly with the help 2. So we have x plus 3y is equals to 10. Now these both equations have the same coefficients of x and y. Now we can easily find the distance between these two parallel lines. Okay. So from that formula we take C1 minus C2. we have to take mod 10 minus 5 over under root coefficient of x, that is 1 square, and coefficient of y, that is 3 square. So this is the perpendicular distance between two parallel lines. Okay, so we have here 5 and here we have 1 plus 3 3s are 9, that is 5 over under root 10. Okay, we don't take under root 10 in the denominator, so multiply it. So 5 under root 10 over 10. So we have 5 2s are 10, that is under root 10 by 2. Okay, in this way we can easily find the distance between two parallel lines. Okay, so our formula for two parallel lines become, you must learn it, we have to take mod of C1 minus C2. You can write either C2 minus 1, either C1 minus C2. These are C1 and C2 upon under root coefficient of x square or coefficient of y square. This is the coefficient of x square, this is the coefficient of y square. So this is the distance between two parallel lines. Okay. Now if we have a question of this type, we have to find the equation of line which passes from this point and parallel to this line. I am going to explain you the trick by which you can easily find out in a very less seconds. That means the question says that if there is a line, for example there is a line 5x minus 6y plus 10 is equal to 0, and there is a point, for example 3, 4, and we have to find the equation of this line which is parallel to this line but passes from this point. Okay, then how will you find this? First step, write this equation as it is 5x minus 6y, but in place of this variable we write lambda is equal to 0. Okay, now in place of x and y we substitute this value 3 and 4. This is at the place of x and this is at the place of y. So we have 5.3 minus 6.4 plus lambda is equal to 0, and now we calculate the value of lambda. So we have 15 minus 24 plus lambda is equal to 0, that is we have minus 9 plus lambda is equal to 0, so lambda is equal to 9. Now substitute this value of lambda in this equation, and that resulting equation is the equation of the line which is parallel to that line. Okay, we have to substitute this value of lambda in this equation, and the resulting equation is the equation of the line which is parallel to this line and passing from this point. Now I am going to explain you also how will you find an equation of line which is perpendicular to this line. For example, the line is same here and we have to find the equation of the line which is perpendicular to this line and it passes from 3, 4. Then how will you do that? Okay, and I'm just removing this, and in the same way how will you find very easily in very less time? For example, we have to find the equation of line which passes to that point and which is perpendicular to this line. Okay, listen carefully. If we have the equation of line in this way, ax plus by plus c is equal to 0, our equation becomes, we take this coefficient as over here bx, okay, and a over here and change its sign, minus ay plus lambda is equal to 0. So this is the equation of the line which is perpendicular to that line. Okay, now I am going to apply this equation in this way. Okay, here the coefficient of x is 5 and coefficient of y is minus 6. Okay, so I will take 6 coefficient to the here. So we have 6x and here minus, so we have plus 5y plus lambda is equal to 0. So this is the equation of the line which is perpendicular to this line. And whenever we come here, this is minus, so it becomes plus. This is the coefficient of y, so it becomes the coefficient of x. And 5 is the coefficient of x, so it becomes the coefficient of y. Now we substitute the same values in place of x and y. 6 dot 3 plus 5 multiplied by 4 plus lambda is equal to 0. So we have 18 plus 20 plus lambda is equal to 0. And we have 8 and 38 plus lambda is equal to 0. That is, value of lambda is minus 38. Okay. Now the equation of line becomes what? 6x plus 5y minus 38. So this is the equation of the line which is perpendicular to this line. So in this whole video I am covering the concept of a straight line, and if you want some more videos, some more basic concepts, I have made the videos earlier and you can check it.